A warm welcome back to our channel MedSeekers. How are you all? I hope you are doing good and staying safe. In this video, I'll be talking about how to choose college for your Masters in Public Health program. Welcome to our channel MedSeekers. To become a family of happy learning, do subscribe to our channel. If you really like our content and it's been helpful for you, please do subscribe to our channel MedSeekers. In this video, I'll be sharing my suggestions and some important points to remember when you are choosing a college for your masters. So in this video, I'm not going to suggest any college, just my own opinions I'm going to share, and what points should you remember before choosing a college for your masters in public health program. So let's dive into our video. In this video, I'll be answering to all your comments. I have made this video especially for you to clarify what point should you remember when you are choosing a college, like it might be government or private college. See, stipend, placement cell. Does college plays a major role in placement? You should not focus on placement. There are many other important points to be focused also. I'll be addressing all that in this video. If you are interested, watch till the end. Who are watching this video and who are interested to pursue Masters in Public Health program, one point I would like to convey here is take a notebook and pen, list out all the government colleges, list out all the private colleges offering Masters in Public Health program. There is one video in our channel where I have listed out what are the government colleges and what are the private colleges. You can see that video and you can note down. Then after that, what you have to do is check your eligibility criteria. How many colleges you are eligible? Like example, let's take a person A. How many government colleges he or she is eligible? How many private colleges he or she is eligible? Each college has different eligibility criteria. Please check your eligibility criteria before noting down. Here I take an example of person A. He or she is eligible for government colleges 5 and private colleges 4. I have noted down this girl, she is eligible for government colleges 5 and private colleges 4. So what should we do next? So first step is done. You have finished selecting all the colleges you are eligible and you have listed it out separately. Now biggest question is government college or private college. If government, there are so many government college, which is the best? What point should we remember? If it's private college, which college? Yeah, let's discuss all your questions in very detailed and a very simplified way. Among all the listed colleges, both government and private, next step what you have to do is analyze yourself. What is the advantages and disadvantages of each college? In every college video I have mentioned what is the advantage and disadvantage of each college. So go through each college video which you are eligible and then list out that whichever college you are interested. But at this stage, my personal suggestion to all of you is apply to all the government colleges whichever you are eligible. After results and after like counseling, you can finalize which college you wanna join, all that. But now apply to all the government colleges whichever you are eligible. So let's take an example of person A. He or she is eligible for NIMHANS, PGMER, JIPMER, Central University of Kerala, Central University of Hyderabad. So my suggestion is apply to all the 5 colleges you are eligible. Then give all the entrance exams for the 5 top universities. See, this is like a government college and there will be a huge competition. If you want to study only in NIMHANS, it's not sure, it's unpredictable, right? Whether you will get seat or not. It's like a 50-50. So apply to all the government colleges. Your first option should be government colleges. Suppose you are a student who is interested to study in private colleges, then you can apply to all the private colleges also. There is no issue. So it's better to always keep a second option. After applying for all the 5 government colleges, choose any 2 private colleges and keep as a second option. If you don't get in 5 colleges, it's better to study. You can't waste an year, right? So you have to go opt for private. So choose any 2 private colleges, apply for those 2 also. So you have applied for all the colleges and your entrance exam is done and results are out. You are so positive and the results were so positive that in all the 5 government colleges you have selected. and you have backup option of 2 colleges, private colleges. So now what should you choose? My suggestion is go for government colleges because it's user friendly and they'll offer you financial assistance. Like fee is very nominal and some colleges do offer stipend. So let's discuss on factors why should you choose a government college. Because they offer stipend, it makes student life user friendly, it helps in financial assistance. See, this teaching, it's a very crucial point where you have to focus on. Teaching is very important. Some institutes, they teach masters in public health in a very beautiful manner. Students love public health and it helps the student to enhance their skills. Very eminent professors do teach. So teaching also should be one major point when you are about to choose a college. Many government colleges, if you study in government colleges, you will be eligible for scholarship. And what do I mean by scope for future? Suppose if you are interested in further research or further PhD, which college is the best? Don't just blindly choose college only for placement. Suppose I'll take an example of NIMHANS. It's a very good institute, but they have a drawback, they don't offer placement. It doesn't mean that students should not choose that. NIMHANS is the best college, they have a good teaching skills and they do offer stipend. What else? That if you are interested for your good future and any plans in PhD, NIMHANS is also one of the good college. Just because they don't have placement cell, it doesn't mean that you should not choose NIMHANS. Same comes with the JIPMER and many other government colleges also. Don't neglect it just because they don't offer placements. Remember all these points. Fee structure is also one of the major points where you have to focus on. If you are interested in research or any plans in PhD, please do remember all these points. And one more point I would stress on, see, suppose if you are a student studying in a good university which offer placements, there are 30 students and 30 students can never be placed because there are various factors bound to placement, right? Your knowledge in the subject, your communication skills, all that. So don't just blindly choose college only based on placement. This is my personal suggestion. Any doubts, please comment and let me know. I have made this video so that a student should get an idea how to choose college, but it's always better to keep a option, second option for private colleges. Thank you for watching MedSeekers. Do subscribe to our channel for all the latest updates and become our family of happy learning. Have a happy learning. See you all next week with another beautiful video which is helpful and useful for you.